Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We got ourselves the next matchup in the Everyone Is Here tournament today. Should be a pretty good matchup, actually. So, yeah, you know, big time iconic just two iconic characters going at it today. So, should be fun. But if you haven't seen, well, what it is, it's a big, I guess we call it a series. Basically, we took 100 characters, put them into a tournament each day on the channel. I upload one of the matches, as long as there's a matchup to upload for the day. And then we vote between one of the two characters down in the comments. But how do the matches work? I'll talk about the two characters, go over some mini moveset pool, maybe some facts about the character, whatever it might happen to be, and maybe just kind of give you a little bit of my opinion about the character, whatever it might be. But yeah, but voting's a part of the rules, so there's a few more rules, so do it. Alright, rule 1. This tournament is for fun. Keep that in mind when voting, because the fun part means you can vote for whoever you want. It's all good. If they're in the matchup, feel free to drop a vote for them. It's all cool. Do remember, though, you only get one vote per person. But, how do you vote? Simple. Down in the comments. Simply type the name of the character that you are voting for. If you happen to like both characters in the matchup for the day, or if you're having a difficult time deciding who to vote for, you can vote for both by simply typing the word both. Simple. Rest of the rules, double elimination tournament, meaning the character has to lose 2 times before being officially eliminated. And then once we get to the results, to determine a winner and loser of each individual match, if there happens to be a tie, we're going to flip a coin on camera. First way to break a tie. And then each matchup voting-wise only lasts for just 1 week. So you have 7 days to get your votes in from when the episode first gets uploaded. If your vote comes in after that, doesn't count because voting's already been cut off. Anyway, that is it for the rules. To the video. Alright, so let's start off with the results from last week. So last week's matchup was, again, a loser bracket matchup, meaning someone's being eliminated. And the matchup happened to be between Scorpion from the Mortal Kombat series, who is taking on Ryu Hayabusa from the Ninja Gaiden series. So 2 legendary, iconic ninjas going at it in this one. So, the winner, I could just tell you it was a ninja. That's pretty obvious, but it was actually pretty close. I think it was, what, 5 votes, I think it was? Hold on, let's check. Okay, 7 votes. I mean, it's still pretty close. But Ryu Hayabusa ends up taking the victory. 44 votes for him and 37 votes for Scorpion. So that means Scorpion has been eliminated from the tournament. But congrats to Hayabusa, moves on for at least one more match. He'll end up facing Rayman, which I think comes up a little bit later this week. So, I think Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. So, that should be fun. That'll be cool. But, yeah, that's that for the results. So, move on to the rest of the video with the matchup. This one's actually a tough one for me. I know who I'm voting for, but this is actually really tough. But the matchup, Bomberman, yeah, that assist trophy Bomberman, he happens to be taking on, well, Microsoft's Mario, Master Chief from the Halo series. This is a tough matchup, honestly. This is a tough matchup, but I guess let's just start, right? Let's just start things off with good old Bomberman. Oh man, I mean, Bomberman just kind of seems like one of those characters by now, since Nintendo's kind of branched out into third parties. It's like, all right, Bomberman should have just been a part of the roster by now, right? He fits in. Great history on Nintendo console, like Bomberman 64. If you owned a Nintendo 64, good chances you owned Bomberman 64, or at least you better have played it. And if you didn't, you weren't playing the N64 correctly. Maybe if you're just playing Smash Bros, I'll give you a pass. But yeah, Bomberman, just the whole look, the whole attitude, he's got the Nintendo kind of vibe with him. He's just kind of, all right, cool. He's been around for decades as well. He's just... The character is just amazing. The character is just amazing. Like, if you don't know what he does, literally just say his name. Alright, Bomberman. Oh, he's a man with a bunch of bombs. Cool. So, how does he work in Smash Bros? If he were to get a moveset? Oh, bombs? Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't really seem like, you know, that creative. But that's the thing. There are so many different types, several types of bombs that he can use at his disposal. So, like, the one that he's holding in his hand... My face cam's probably blocking that, but the one that he's holding is just a regular bomb. It would just be something, just a little bomb, little explosive, nothing big to it. But you can have other bombs that have bigger explosion radiuses, which would be pretty fun. You got remote bombs, you could have sticky bombs, you could have like just the timer bombs. You could have so many different types of things that would be really cool. And then in the Bomberman games, I bring this up a lot because I think it'd be a fun little gimmick for his character. He has power-ups that are able to, that let him kick and, pick up bombs. So what if he was the only one? Once he places a bomb, whatever move he decides to use, once he puts down that bomb, what if he's the only one that's able to move that bomb? Whether he wants to run into it, so that'd be like his kick. So like, just straight run into it and he kicks it and it kind of goes sliding. As long as there's no wall, obviously. So, as long as there's nothing blocking his path, he'll kick the bomb and it'll go a little way, it'll move a little distance. Otherwise, you could run up and maybe press A on the bomb, potentially, and he'll actually pick it up. And then you could just throw it, or you can go set it somewhere else. But again, all the timers or all the bombs are going to have a timer, so you can't just run over, pick it up, and just hold it forever. Nah, it'll detonate after a little bit of time, but it'd be fun, just a nod to his series, alright? That's something that he does. And again, other things from the series, he's got a shield, so yeah, very creative, but the shield could end up potentially blocking projectiles that come in, which would be it'd be alright. I mean, it works, but he's pretty simple for a moveset, honestly. You just bombs, and then you have all sorts of really tricky, strange, amazing, awesome explosives in there as well. It's just very cool variety, so it's like a character that's constantly, I guess he'd be you could make him a zoner type of character who's got like this long range, always explosions, and just kind of trying to annoy your opponent, which we have a couple characters like that on the roster, so he's not necessarily, play style that's not necessarily something new, but just explosives all over the place would be fun. So he's like Snake, but hyped up even more. Just explosions everywhere. Boom, 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 boom. I would love him. I mean, Bomberman, I've told you guys many times, I have so many great memories with Bomberman, the DS, Xbox, whatever it was, the Switch. It's just awesome, and I still remember the day that Bomberman got revealed as an assist trophy. August 8th Direct. What? Nintendo. What are you doing? You're not doing it right. Maybe it wasn't Nintendo's fault. Maybe Nintendo did want to get him as a playable character. Maybe they did, and Konami, and it's kind of like, no, we're not doing that, but you can still put him in the game, and maybe they settled on assist trophy and spirit, maybe, so, or maybe they couldn't agree on how the character would play. I mean, look, it's a third-party character, and Nintendo, Sakurai and his team have to, work with the third party. They want to make sure the character fits, they want to make sure the character feels like, well, themselves, and if the third party, the third party company doesn't agree, or if there's something that's not clicking, it ain't gonna happen. It's as simple as that. Like, nah, I don't like that. No, we can't do that. So it's as simple as that. And maybe that's what happened. I don't know. It'd be interesting to hear a story of why Bomberman only got an assist trophy. I really wish it'd be playable. Maybe it gets upgraded. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Maybe it gets in the next Smash game. I'll take that as well. But either way, this guy deserves his spot. Plus, all of his alternates could be from the Bomberman family. Got like the red, the blue, the yellow, the pink, the black. All the different colors of Bombermans could be the alternate skins for Bomberman, which would be really cool. And speaking of alternate skins, potentially Master Chief from Halo could kind of have that sort of same thing. What if he had like Spartan outfit, from like red and blue? What he could do that just to represent, well, red and blue. That'd be a really cool touch, to be honest. I suppose you could do that. Otherwise, if they don't do that, you're just gonna have 8 different Master Chief skins. But I think you could have some really cool stuff, different armor, camouflage armor, kind of like how Snake has his camouflage. Maybe you got like all bright white for some reason. I don't know. I think you could have, United States. He's a Marine, right? Isn't the Halo always running around with the Marines? Maybe there's a USA version of armor. I don't know. I don't know why I'm getting so caught up in the armor, but it'd be kind of cool. So here's the thing that I've been kind of saying a bit more. Why Master Chief would make sense for Smash Bros. It would make sense for Nintendo, and it makes sense for Microsoft. Business, marketing, promotions. Alright? So if you don't know, Halo is going to have, well, unless it gets pushed back. I hope it doesn't. But Halo has the next installment of its franchise coming out the holiday this year. It's supposed to launch alongside the Xbox Series X, and it does come out on Xbox One as well. But to have... So, okay, the way I put this is, you're going to have your biggest character coming out a little bit later in the year, right? So you want more hype for the character. You want more people to get eyes on your character, your company, your franchise. You want people to talk about that. What if maybe a month or two before the supposed next Halo game releases, what if we just get like a really weird bombshell of an announcement and the internet explodes because Master Chief is in Smash Bros? Now again, going back to the point, it makes sense for Microsoft because they get to market their #1 character on a rival company's system. That is amazing. Plus, they get money for, the licensing and all that stuff. So, it's great for both of them. Nintendo gets a huge character. I know some people definitely prefer other first-person shooter characters. But in terms of, the pull that this character could end up having, Master Chief, the audience that he could reach that could make maybe some other people come in and say, okay, yeah, I'll buy Smash Bros. And I will buy Master Chief. I will buy him for DLC. Absolutely. Whether it's just the individual pack or that makes somebody buy an entire Fighter's Pass worth of characters. Because there's definitely people out there that like to wait, and I completely understand it. You want to see who gets revealed in the Fighter's Pass before you buy it. But then again, there's people that are, I guess there's people like me that you love Smash Bros. And they tell you DLC, more characters are coming, and you buy it instantly. Alright, I like that. But then there's also people that are just saying, alright, you give me one specific character that would really get me hyped, that would be my entire money's worth. So I don't get, if the first character happened to be Master Chief, for example, I know it's ARMS, but as an example, if Master Chief was the first character in the Fighter's Pass Volume 2, that would be enough for me personally to say, yep, buying the whole thing. I don't care I don't care if it's a bunch of characters I've never heard of. Master Chief would be worth it for me alone. So, everybody's got that sort of character, maybe multiple characters that will do that for them. And he'd be awesome. So, again, Microsoft already has worked with Nintendo for Smash Bros. Alright, we got Banjo after all, so that'd be really sick. Really cool to see. I want him. I do. He's my #2 most wanted character. #2. But then again, I can also recognize, more than likely, I think Microsoft and Nintendo, if they really wanted to, they could probably work it out, but I don't think it's something that they're going to be like, this has to happen, let's make it work. No. It's not like that. I'm not expecting this by any means. It's just one of those pipe dream characters that it's like, maybe someday it happens, and if so, my jaw's gonna drop on the floor, and I'm not gonna leave my Nintendo Switch for like 5 months, because I'll just be playing Master Chief and Smash Bros. And then an amiibo, I want that. I want an amiibo of Master Chief right now. That would be so cool. That'd be so cool. But business-wise, it makes sense. Nintendo, it makes sense. You get one of the biggest characters in gaming today. All around makes sense. So, who am I voting for? Well, I told you. Master Chief is my #2 most wanted character, so he has my vote. Let me know who you guys are voting for down in the comments. Bomberman, Master Chief, or both. All good options. So that is going to be it for this one. Sneak peek for tomorrow. I don't think we have results for tomorrow. Yeah, we did. No, we don't. Yes, we don't. No, wait, hold up. No results tomorrow, but we do have a match. We do have a match tomorrow. The tournament does continue. The matchup tomorrow is going to be Crystal, that assist trophy Crystal, and she's going to be taking on Tails, who just won his matchup yesterday against Agumon. So that's the matchup tomorrow. Again, no results, just the way it worked out. Anyway, that is it. Second upload. The other tournament is going on. Keep that in mind. Keep it in mind. But that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.